The immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement, blazing action on the early American frontier, stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the Long Rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
That's a fine description for a tax collector like yourself, Master Boomer.
You! Oh, no!
Oh, yes, Master Boomer. Ethan Allen and his Green Mountain boys at your service. The fat one's getting fatter.
Oh.
And from the looks of him, richer.
Don't you touch it, Ethan Allen! That's government money!
Now, what made me believe it was plunder, gouged out of the hides of honest settlers to keep you and that polecat sheriff eating high on the hog? Now, what should we do with him?
Get the rope, boy. No! Let me go, you gallows birds! I'll see you all hang! Yourselves!
Your hat, sir!
You'll pay for this, Ethan Allen!
All right, boys. String him up.
No! Help! 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 Help!
There.
Help! No, no! I don't want to die!
Now stop sawing the wind, friend. He's just gonna cut you loose.
First time I see man fall up tree.
It was Ethan Allen and those Green Mountain bullies of his. First they rob me, and then they leave me as helpless prey to wild beasts.
I've heard of this Ethan Allen. You're sure it was him?
Sure as death and taxes. I see him whenever I'm out performing my duty collecting taxes. Like a ghost out of Hades, he appears.
Well, this sounds like something the sheriff in the settlement should hear about.
He'll hear about it. This time Ethan Allen's gone too far. Oh, I told him I'd live to see him hang from the gallows.
It's the right amount for the three of us, isn't it, Sheriff?
Where'd you get it? You didn't have it yesterday when Boomer went around to collect?
From Ethan Allen, that's where. I was robbed. And I'd still be out there if they hadn't come along. And that's part of my collection, no doubt.
Boomer, I told you to wait for a couple of my men before you started collecting again. You know what the penalty is for conspiring with an outlaw like Ethan Allen? The rope.
We don't know nothing about Ethan Allen. We just come here to pay our taxes.
Pay your taxes? Yesterday I was tacking up eviction warnings on your cabins. And a few hours after I was robbed, here you are paying with what you didn't have before.
Fair, smart, and smug, ain't you? Well, we'll see if some of that can be taken out from you from behind bars. Maybe that'll be a lesson to some of the other law-breaking settlers around here.
We're honest men, which is more than can be said for you, Sheriff Peterson.
You're under arrest.
Don't you think you're being a little hasty, Sheriff? I was just thinking, money's money. Might be a little difficult to identify which coins came out of the tax collector's pouch and which didn't.
I'll be the judge of that. You're under arrest.
Don't you think you need a little more proof than just an angry opinion before you start arresting people for paying their taxes?
Just who do you think you are telling me my business? Well, why didn't you say so before? Look, get out of here. Next time, pay your taxes on the day they're due. I wasn't expecting the Commissioner General to send anyone so quick. Was I, Bulmer?
No. No, we figured it'd be 2-3 weeks more.
The Commissioner General considered your complaint about this outlaw, Ethan Allen, deserving of fast action. From what we've seen, I'd say that Allen and his Green Mountain boys pose you quite a problem.
Robbers and traitors, obstructing and preventing a king's officer from doing his duty.
Bulmer, the gentlemen know all about that now. You must pardon me for losing my temper with the settlers just now. It's just their sort that are protecting Ethan Allen.
Why would a law-abiding citizen do that?
Well, some of them ain't so honest. Some of them would sell their souls for a few pence. You can never tell which one of them's spying for Ethan Allen and which one ain't.
That's the pity of it, Sheriff. An outlaw looks just like an honest man from the outside.
I knew the Commissioner General would send us a man who understood my problem. I'm all for working hand in glove with you.
I don't mind admitting this is my first time in Green Mountain country. From what you say about this Ethan Allen, I'll be needing all the help I can get.
Well, we'll be glad to help you in any way we can. Now, there's a few likely places Ethan Allen may be hiding out. Green Mountain Pass, Twin Peaks, Meadow Grange. Where do you like to start?
If it's all the same to you, Sheriff, the nearest tavern sinking my teeth into a rare bit of mutton. Good day to you, gentlemen.
A silent Indian and a simple woodsman. The Commissioner General couldn't have been kinder to us than if he was our own brother. We got nothing to worry about.
Ain't we?
Hmm?
The minute you came walking in here with him, I had a feeling that nothing good was blowing in. For your information, Master Bulmer, the Commissioner General has sent us the one man who can give us more trouble than Ethan Allen. That simple woodsman, as you call him, has a name. It's Hawkeye.
Well, he doesn't suspect anything. It's Ethan Allen he's after.
For once, my fat friend, you're right. We got to make sure that he finds Ethan Allen before he finds out about us.
Oh, Mr. Woodsman, asking your pardon, but my friends and I want to thank you for your words to the sheriff.
You can thank your own honesty, Mr. Fickett, for paying the king's taxes.
The king's taxes? Fair lot the king knows about these taxes, lining the sheriff's pockets and...
Those are serious charges. If you've got proof, you do well to bring it before the proper authorities.
Get clapped in jail or have to chase off to Green Mountain and hide out with Ethan Allen? No, thank you.
Mr. Fickett, according to you, everything around here is upside down. The sheriff's the outlaw, and the outlaw's the honest man. Would you repeat what you just said to me on the witness stand?
Well, we better be getting on if we want to get back to our farms before dark.
When man have fear in heart, tongue become frozen.
Barmaid. If you've got a roast, heap up a couple of plates. We're as hungry as grizzlies.
Before, too hungry to look for Ethan Allen. Now, too full to climb Green Mountains.
Yeah, those mountains look big, all right. But hanging around here won't make them any smaller.
What papers say?
It says, you saved Fickett and the others from jail. I'll save you the trouble of looking for me. I'll be waiting at Big Tree, 4 miles down trail. Signed, Ethan Allen.
Then sheriff is right. Outlaw have spy everywhere. We go?
Well, when you get an invitation from the man you're looking for, you can't refuse to accept it. Kind of feel like a bear sticking his nose in a beehive.
There is old Mohican saying that if bear go look for honey with eyes not open, get many bee sting.
Well, there's where we split up. You take the lower trail. No sense in putting 2 heads in 1 noose.
Well, Hawkeye, what's going on here? Ethan Allen again, hmm? Well, it's a good thing me and my men happened along. Well, it looks like you didn't need much help. All right. Jail for you, Green Mountain boy. Well, now you can see what I'm up against here. These outlaws will stop at nothing, not even murder.
Seeing as how we're still alive, murder would be a hard charge to prove, Sheriff.
Well, attempted murder won't be. Yeah, this is one bit of violence that Ethan Allen will never be able to deny. Attacking the Commissioner General's man himself. I suppose you're keeping on the trail? Well, if you should come across Ethan Allen's hideout, well, don't take any chances. Remember, me and my men, we're here to serve you.
We'll keep that in mind, Sheriff.
All right, get going.
There are many trails through forest. Why does Sheriff happen on this one?
That's what I was wondering. But first, we're going to find out if Ethan Allen really sent this note. Just for a moment, Mr. Fickett. It's important that I talk to you.
Around these parts, talking can be dangerous. I've already thanked you for helping me today. Now leave me be.
Just answer one question. Where can I find Ethan Allen?
So I was right. The only reason you befriended me and the others was in the hope of tricking us into betraying him. Whose idea was it? Sheriff Peterson's or that Tubalard Bulmer?
Just an idea of my own. But speaking of betraying, maybe you can explain why my friend and I were set on today by a band of Green Mountain boys.
Green Mountain boys ain't bushwhackers.
And I've never been accused of being a spy.
Well, whoever you are, you did keep me and my friends out of the lockup. But that don't give you no cause to come busting in here and quizzing me about Ethan Allen.
That's why I'm here. I am from the Commissioner General's office. I'm here in the cause of justice. If Ethan Allen is an honest man, you owe him a duty to help him prove it.
He's already proved himself to us around here.
Honest man looks straight in eye. Not hide in forest like weasel.
I've been called many things before, but never a weasel. I've known some liars that can look in a man's eyes and never bat a lash. Take their weapons. And so now your search for me is over.
He's a Commissioner General's man.
Oh, so the sheriff has sent for expert help.
Yes, he did, Ethan Allen. But just don't forget, experts have minds of their own.
Yeah, they got necks that can stretch as well as anyone's, too.
Now, that's a remark I'd expect from a desperate outlaw. From what I've seen and heard in these parts, I didn't figure you fit that description.
So now that you've seen me, has your mind changed any?
That's for a court of law to decide. I'm asking you all to give yourselves up.
Listen to him, boys. They can't sheriff us out, so they send us an invite, direct from the Commissioner General himself.
And if we take it, we'll all be dancing high and light on the gallows.
That's where you're mistaken. The Commissioner General is just and fair. If you're honest men, you'll go free.
And who might you be, the Prime Minister himself?
He is called Hawkeye by his Indian brothers.
Hawkeye. That's a name we've heard before, isn't it, boys?
Yeah, when I was up Chingachgook way, I heard tell how he saved an innocent soldier from hanging on a false charge of treason.
Yeah, and all up and down the colonies, they say a man can trust just two things. A charge of honest dry powder and the word of Hawkeye.
Ethan, talk will only bury us deeper. Let's teach him a lesson and send him on their way.
Let's not be hasty, Jake. There's something else about Hawkeye. The Indians call him that because there isn't anyone can shoot better.
And there ain't nobody can shoot better than you in the Green Mountains, Ethan.
Exactly. Stranger, we're going to see if you're really Hawkeye or just another liar. Pickett, give him his rifle. You see that deer's head up there? You take the left eye, I'll take the right.
Go ahead.
I saw it, but I don't believe it. He never even took aim.
Hawkeye, that shot blew away my doubts on you.
Yeah, and the feeling I had that I was going to a hanging.
When bear hear man laugh, know he not have to hide in forest from rifle.
Men would never have to run if they could just look in each other's faces and really know each other.
Then will you and your Green Mountain boys go with me to the Commissioner General?
Hawkeye, I can only speak for myself, not my men. They've got the right to decide for themselves on an important thing like that.
Is like Mohican council. All braves have right to tell tribe what to do.
That's right, Chingachgook. We Green Mountain boys figure that free men have the right to speak their piece before we take any sort of action. But whatever decision my boys and I reach, I'll see you here tomorrow. Come on, boys.
That's the first time I ever heard Ethan Allen tell anyone where he was going to be the following day.
Goodbye, Mr. Fickett.
What are you doing here? I already paid my taxes.
Sure you paid your taxes. Forgot to give you a receipt. Okay, take him in the back room. Tie him up.
No.
Rest of you get ready.
What if Hawkeye shows up before Ethan Allen?
Then we'll take them both. We've got plenty of necktie rope for everybody. Come on, let's get over here.
What's the matter, Ethan?
I don't know. It's awful quiet around that cabin.
That Fickett. I've known him to sleep past 7 in the morning.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm going in alone. You cover me.
Bring him along.
Hawkeye set a trap for us.
Ethan's a prisoner. We gotta set him free if we'd have to take that whole settlement apart stick by stick.
Answering violence with violence won't help.
You double-dealing traitor.
I didn't think Green Mountain boys shot men down without giving them a hearing.
All right, speak your piece. But you ain't gonna talk us out of hanging you.
Hanging us won't save Ethan Allen.
We'll worry about Ethan after we've taken care of you. You got any last words to say?
Just one thing. You're making a big mistake. What happened today was just as much a surprise to me as it was you. We trailed you here to tell you that.
You finished.
No, but you'll be if you don't stop taking the law into your own hands. If you try to rescue Ethan Allen by force, you'll be hunted down by something more than just a sheriff.
You attack settlement, maybe hurt woman or child. Then Green Mountain's not big enough to hide you.
I've learned enough to be convinced that Bulmer and the sheriff are the ones who belong behind bars. If you men would just sit tight and let Chingachgook and I take care of this, Ethan would be free.
What can you do? Walk in and wave your finger in front of the sheriff's face? He'll laugh at you. There's only one thing that rogue will listen to. Our rifles.
Commit violence and you won't be able to go home. Some of you men have families. If you won't think of yourselves, think of them. You won't be free to see them again unless you let me handle this my way.
You hit us where it hurts, Hawkeye. We all want to go home to our families and be able to live like honest men again. We'll give you to dusk to set Ethan free. Your friend here's staying. And if you ain't back with Ethan before dusk, we're hanging him.
You go, my brother.
50 pounds, 10, 51. What Peterson don't see, he won't miss. 52 and 6.
Where did the sheriff take Ethan Allen?
I don't know.
That cell's empty, but it won't be for long. There'll be a dead man in it. You.
You're too late. He's hanging him.
Hanging him? Where? There's no gallows out back.
At the edge of town over there.
Bulmer, you better pray that I'm on time, or you'll be praying at your own execution.
Well, you're not so brave now I'm sending you to meet your maker, huh?
At least I'm prepared to meet my maker face to face, which is more than I can say for you.
All right, stand clear.
Get out.
Yeah! Come on, after him!
Don't you, Hawkeye? I've lost it.
Looks like I got you out of the frying pan and both of us into the fire.
A spot like this, it's a pleasure to have the finest marksman in the colony on my side.
It's a pleasure to be shooting with, not against, the best in the Green Mountains.
All right, let's rush them. There's only two of them. Come on. I'll take the one on the left.
Alan! Hawkeye! Give yourselves up. I'm warning you.
I'm warning you, Sheriff. You'd better give yourself up if you want a fair trial.
Give him a volley.
With our powder supply out, we're going to have to figure on another way of fighting.
That's all right by me.
They're out of shot. Come on, rush them.
Big Jake, I never thought I'd be so glad to see your big, ugly face.
Me too. Green Mountain man, never doubt Hawkeye's word.
And here's my hand on it.
You can tell the Commissioner General we'll abide by whatever decision he makes.
I have an idea he'll approve of my leaving you here as sheriff, Ethan.
You ain't said nothing about me being chief deputy.
Well, I haven't recommended you for the job. We can't leave the territory without a tax collector. You're it.
But just remember, taxes don't belong to the collector. They belong to the people.
Well, good luck with your new jobs, gentlemen.
Bye, Hawkeye.
Bye, Hawkeye.
Hey, Hawkeye, I don't understand about taxes. Indians not have taxes. Very happy.
Well, that's right, but white men don't mind paying for the privilege of living in a free country.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans. The immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement, blazing action on the early American frontier, stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the long rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
It's happened again!
Well, that's funny. People usually head for the meeting house when the bell tolls, not run from it.
Yeah, he's not to be seen. Rope motionless. There's not a soul up there.
We're bewitched, I tell you, Preacher Hale.
And I tell you, there's an earthly explanation for it, Mr. Burns.
There must be some reason for it. A bell doesn't ring by itself. The wind, perhaps.
There isn't a breeze enough to blow a feather. Witchcraft, that's what it is.
Come now, Sneed. Witches in a house dedicated to worship? Poppycock.
Then what made the bell toll with not a human hand to touch the rope? Bewitched, that's what we be. The whole town's bewitched.
Hawkeye, Chingachgook, Squire Griggs, these are the men who guided the first settlers into this township.
You're more than welcome. Preacher Hale's been telling me he sent for you.
We're going to need more than ball and powder to help us chase away witches.
Oh, maybe we should have brought our broomsticks.
It's not anything to be made light of.
He speaks gospel, Hawkeye. Wayneville's beset with superstition and fear.
The preacher can tell you what we've been enduring after a bit of refreshment.
Oh, I'm sorry. You've come a long way. But this evil that's abroad has been very upsetting.
I not believe in witches, but when belly is full, ears are more willing to listen.
Just mention food and Chingachgook starts thinking about his stomach.
Well, it'll be potluck, but there'll be plenty to fill your thoughts, Chingachgook.
I told you no a dozen times. Your animal's bewitched. Now get it out of here.
It's the Bradleys. Why, they're one of our oldest families. They just can't be leaving.
We'd best try to stop them.
Sneed, this is all the money I have. You can have it and my horse to boot.
No, not 10 times that amount would get me to trade horses with you, Farmer Bradley.
Paul, your wagon. You've all your household goods on it.
And a lame horse to pull it. But pull she will, either she drops to get me and my family out in this cursed land.
What are you saying, man? You've cleared a farm, held on to it through a year's Indian fight, and you can't leave now. Think of Ruth and Prudence. You can't be footloose now.
I came here thinking of them. And I'm leaving for the same reason.
But think again, Farmer Bradley. You've got a good farm. Years of toil in building a home. You've no valid reason deserting it.
Look at this.
This is the witch's warning.
For 2 days I laughed at it. And then, without reason, my horse went lame.
Well, it'd take more than an ordinary rag doll to lame a horse. Besides, if you'd pull the knitting needle out of that doll would make any little girl happy.
May my arm shrivel before I let Prudence touch this cursed puppet!
Paul, I've seen you face murder and savages without turning your back. Trusting in the Lord and the right of standing on your land.
You've seen Kilbane do the same, and Matthews and all the others, and they've gone. Injuns are flesh and blood, but how's a man fight a rag doll, a horse that goes lame?
Bradley's right. I shot that horse. Its leg's as sound as a shilling, but still it's lame.
A horse doesn't go lame unless there's some hurt to its leg.
Paul, come with me to the meeting house. We'll pray together.
Time for prayers is past, preacher.
There's nothing out of the ordinary about this doll.
That's what I've been telling him, Hawkeye. Same as any good wife uses for knitting.
Why, even the preacher's wife keeps her hands busy with them.
Throw it away, Squire Griggs, lest it fly out of your hand and pierce your heart.
Bradley, you'll not get through the wilderness with one lame horse.
Another family gone. Soon the township will be deserted. And the king's charter won't be worth the parchment it's written on.
And all we've worked for gone.
Better to lose a grant of land than stay in this accursed place.
Do you mind if I keep this doll, Squire?
Glad to get rid of it.
You still hungry?
Long time on trail. Much hungry.
Well, just a little longer and you'll be hungrier.
But Hawkeye, I have much to tell you. Where are you going?
To the meeting house. Chingachgook and I have got some important thinking to do.
You find something?
That's nothing to eat, but mighty interesting. What do you make of this?
His hair from horse's tail.
Yeah, and it's strong enough to ring that bell without pulling on the rope.
But I never hear of horse climbing ladder.
I never heard of witches that fly. But a clever witch could stay out of sight up there. That horsehair'd be mighty hard to see from down here. Mighty hard to see up close.
Far as you come. That suits us, Mr. Bradley.
We just want to take a closer look at that lame horse of yours.
Your Dalton won't cure, stranger. Just take my word for it, she's bewitched.
Well, supposing we prove to you that she isn't, would you still be heading away from your home?
Well,
There's your witches, cursed. If you tie a horsehair tight enough around a horse's pastern, and he'll soon go lame.
but who'd do such a thing if it weren't a witch?
Maybe you've got the answer to that. That's an old cavalryman's trick.
Well, there ain't no cavalrymen hereabouts that I know of.
Well, you never know what people were before they came out here.
But what about Kilbane? We saw him draw the milk from his cow. Brimstone it had in its taste and in its smell.
Brimstone is sulfur. Cow licks it up, it'll taint the milk.
I know every square inch hereabouts. I ain't seen no sulfur.
Maybe the same human hand who tied that hair around your horse's leg fed the Kilbane cow sulfur. Well, one thing for sure, by the time you get back to your farm, your horse will forget to limp.
I got rid of that once. Throw it away.
Oh, a nice doll like this? You're not afraid of it, are you? Sometimes grown-ups forget what a doll really means.
You holding it like that, Prudence? It don't seem no harm in it whatever.
Doll and little girl. She'll be loving it with tenderness, Mr. Bradley.
I'm beholden to you, stranger. There'll always be a welcome for you and your friend at the Bradley farm. Yep.
We hunt witch. Chase out of white man's head. Now, we look for food, huh? Hart looked good.
A good start convincing Bradley to go back. The whole town's a buzzing with it.
Truly a victory against evil.
Well, it's no more than the eye of a needle. There's the tolling of that bell to answer for. Remind me tomorrow to take a look at the cow the Kilbanes left behind.
What need?
Just might take us one step closer to whoever's trying to get this town to believe in witches.
Only a man with a warped mind could be spreading this terror amongst us.
Or a woman.
Man or woman, a disciple of the devil himself.
Well, the bottomless pit's filled.
You convinced me to come back here. Giving her that cursed doll. You sport of the devil.
Strong. Little girl, not able to push in.
Well, it could have crumbled. What do you make of those marks?
Look like cut with iron.
Chiseled through. Little girl leaning over to get water would have never noticed it.
Even man not notice.
Looks like our witches didn't care which one of the Bradleys fell in. Hold it.
He get away.
I want him to. I've got a hunch there's more than one witch in these parts. Shooting him will only leave us a cold trail.
You see face?
No. But there's not more than a couple of saddle horses in the settlement. It shouldn't be too hard to find out which one's been out for a gallop. Always liked watching a smithy work. It's real interesting. Well, don't let me stop you. Gotta strike while the iron's hot, don't you?
Hawkeye.
Nice looking mare. Yours?
I got no time to dally.
I might be interested in buying her.
Ask Preacher Hale. It's his.
Well, thanks anyway.
My word on it, Hawkeye. I didn't put saddle to that mare today.
That's good enough for me. But somebody had. She was still lathered up when I touched her at the blacksmith shop.
Your pardon for bursting in, Preacher Hale, but I found this in my pasture. Smell it.
Sulfur. Looks like our witch has been real busy. A few more salt lick blocks like that, and nobody'd have milk fit to drink. Where would anyone around here get sulfur?
Well, blacksmith sometimes uses sulfur to cure his iron.
So he does.
He always talk. Say witches bring magic curse. Maybe he talked too much.
Well, one thing's certain. My mare's been ridden, with only Sneed and myself having access to her.
What makes you think that Sneed's been riding your mare?
Well, a man about Sneed's size tried to shoot Chingachgook and me at the Bradley farm. Got away on the mare.
Did you get a good look at him?
Not good enough. Mrs. Hale, could you spare a little time from your knitting?
In a good cause.
Could you spare one of your knitting needles?
Why, I suppose so.
What's a knitting needle got to do with Sneed? You're not accusing him of being the one behind all this witch business.
Well, I'm not accusing anybody of anything yet. I was just wondering, what would Sneed do if he found one of those rag dolls in his blacksmith shop?
And saving some patches for a quilt. It'd be just the thing to make a rag doll.
I'm getting out of here. And not even you can stop me. You said all we had to do was scare them by acting like witches. Well, I'm not so sure there ain't none. Otherwise, how did I get this? You sent it.
Poor Sneed. Did you see his face? The fright of the devil on it.
Oh, now, Mary, you're not to blame.
Hadn't thought it would lead to more killing.
You're not to blame any more than the rest of us.
If anyone's to take the blame, ma'am, it's me.
What have you found out, Hawkeye?
Well, nothing very much. Afraid the only thing we've got to go on are some hoof prints.
Hoof prints?
Whoever murdered Sneed must have run off on your mare. Chingachgook and me are going to try and track him down.
A hard chore for a man afoot to run down a horse.
Even man on horse must stop sometime.
May the good Lord be a beacon to them. Otherwise, before this day's over, not a soul will be left in town.
Begging your pardon, Squire. Ludkin here wants to know what the preacher's wife was blaming herself for.
Long years, haven't you, Ludkin?
Well, he ain't the only one wants to know what's going on. And as Squire of this township, it's your duty to tell us.
I don't rightly know there's much to tell. Except in this was found by poor Sneed's body, right in the blacksmith shop.
Why, that puppet's made of patches, and I recognize them.
Come now, patches are patches.
Not when you've fingered them as much as I have. And that red one, I gave that to the preacher's wife.
Are you sure?
Should know my own flannel.
What's wrong with you people? The way you're acting, a body would think you were ready to accuse Mrs. Hale of being a witch.
Maybe she is. Come on, let's put the question to her.
Hold on. How can you even think that our good preacher's wife is a servant of darkness? Why, he's been a blessing to all of us.
Sometimes blessings turn to curses. And even good men get taken with bad spirits. We'll talk to both of them. Get the real truth.
And that needle. I recognize that, too. It's hern.
To the preacher's house.
You'll commit a great wrong if you act in haste.
Horse stop here. Someone get off. Walk back to town.
I wonder why that someone went to all the trouble of stealing this horse.
Maybe try to leave false trail. Lead us out of town.
I think you've got something, Chingachgook. With us out of town, the witch might be planning to start a witch hunt. We better get back there.
This. Now confess.
I confess only my love and devotion to our Lord.
Blasphemer. Preacher, renounce her or burn at the stake with her.
What madness is this?
Burns, won't you see reason? Just because Mary Hale made that doll, you can't...
Stay out of this, Squire, or people will begin thinking she's bewitched ye too.
But to threaten them with the stake, bethink yourself.
We're doing more than threatening. To the fire with them.
We've always served our Lord, Mary. If this is his will...
Shoot anybody who tries to set fire to the wood.
Where you go, my brother?
You keep your eyes and ears open, you'll find out.
Told you over and over. If I'm guilty, my husband isn't. Let him go.
If you're a witch, confess and death will be swift.
She is innocent. She cannot confess to a lie. Squire Griggs, I appeal to you.
I appeal to you. Just admit that your wife's bewitched and you'll be saved.
You never believed in witchcraft. You're behind all this. What are you, a madman?
An accusation from a man possessed means nothing. Get Flame.
Listen to me. It's Griggs. He's the one. He's behind all this.
You've lost your flock, preacher. They followed you, but they do my bidding now. And afore your ashes are cold, the fools will be fleeing, and the town will be mine. Mine.
May you always have the taste of our guts in your mouth.
Mary, if our Lord wishes us to die, Griggs is only his instrument.
Dead men don't ring bells.
He would to get even. He always hated me, even when we were in the cavalry. But I'm his commanding officer. He'll have to obey me or I'll kill him again. Sneed, stop those bells! Sneed. Stop it! Stop it!
There's your witch for you. When he comes to, he'll be fit for hanging.
You certain you can't stay for service, Hawkeye?
We've got a long way to go, preacher. If you want us to spread the word that there never was a witch in this town.
Well, whenever we give thanks, we'll be thinking of you. And Chingachgook.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bell.
I always liked bells. Kind of got a song of their own. Like men singing when they're happy and free.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans. Immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper brings you thrilling tales of excitement. blazing action on the early American frontier. Stirring adventures filled with the daring and courage of Hawkeye, first of the long rifles, and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.
It'll take them a while to get here. Take one of the Indians, go up a piece and see how many they are.
What's the use of that? They've got 5 men, 3 women, and a young girl.
That's what they started with. How do you know more didn't join them?
Because I was right there when they left. What difference does it make anyway? When we jump them, they'll act like all the rest.
One of these bright days, you're gonna walk right into a hornet's nest. Just because you're too lazy to look things over.
Winachko come.
Eh? Where is he?
Talk to warrior.
We'll get rid of him.
Do the young warriors forget their honor? Do they forget that peace was made?
Shut up.
I have lived many moons.
You've lived too long, that's your trouble. Now look, either you do it your way or I'll do it mine. But this time, get rid of him.
Take him.
You go with him, see it's done right.
For many moons, wisdom of Winachko bring great things to Oneida. We have peace and food for our stomach. Then white man come, steal our land. Make peace with white man, no good. Bring trouble. Now, me, Shinabi medicine man, drive white man back to big water. This time, take scalps.
I told you, no scalps. I don't want anybody killed or we'll have the troops moving in on us. Just get those horses and wagons. We'll meet you at the lake. Well, get going.
Many rifles. Come on.
Indians!
Hold your fire! We're friends!
What happened?
We were ambushed. They took our wagons.
Who did?
Indians.
What tribe?
I don't know. They all look alike to me.
Is anyone badly hurt?
No, thank God. But what are we gonna do? Everything we own is in those wagons.
We'll try and get your wagons back for you. Meantime, you'd better make camp here.
Here? With those Indians nearby?
They won't bother you again. They got what they wanted.
What Indians dress like?
Well, they look like ordinary Indians. There was something funny, though. They had a feather sticking down the side of their heads.
Oneidas.
That's funny. The Oneidas have a treaty about wagons passing through here.
Must be bad trouble. Oneidas break treaties.
Say, you're a Hawkeye, aren't you?
That's right. This is Chingachgook.
I heard about you back at the settlement. My name's Talbot.
We'll do what we can for you, Mr. Talbot. We'll trail the wagons and try to get them back. Meantime, you'd better make camp for the women.
But we have nothing to...
You have guns. There's plenty of deer here in the woods. We'll be back by nightfall.
Winachko, medicine man of Oneida tribe.
Who did this to you?
White men who steal wagons with Oneida warriors. Bad. Natchko, make peace. Shinabi, break peace.
A white man helped this Shinabi?
2, like snake. Bad.
Where'd they take wagon?
Little water.
We'd better get over there and take a look. You want to return to the village or go with us?
You go catch wagon, I go too.
All right, your turn, Shinobi. What'll you have?
This for Shinobi.
That's not in the deal. That food goes to the wagons.
Shinobi, take food. Make squaw glad.
Now, wait a minute, Shinobi. We need that food to sell. If you take that, we're out of business.
Shinobi, take food. You take wagons. It is so.
Now, look here. This has gone far enough. You don't get any food, and that's final. Take the food.
Who are the white men?
One called Jake Collins.
What are they doing with the wagons?
White man's steel wagon. Take, catch, and take away. Sell wagon, white man. Catch. Take wagon, sell wagon, white man. Catch.
So that's it. He sells the wagons, gets the Indians to steal them, and then sells them again.
Everybody blame Indian.
They're getting ready to move out. Let's make sure which way they're headed. We'll go back and talk to Talbot.
Did you find out anything about the wagons?
You bought those horses and wagons from a man named Jake Collins, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. What's that got to do with it?
Well, he's the one who took them away from you.
You're not making sense. Those were Indians who attacked us and took the outfit.
Well, it looked it all right, but Collins is the one who put him up to it. We just saw his partner dividing the loot with the Indians he used to attack you.
Where'd you see that ornery snake? We'll get those wagons back if we have to shoot up the whole territory to do it.
With the whole Oneida tribe in back of him, the only ones who'll get shot up are you and your men. Besides, Collins is on his way with those wagons.
That mean they on trail to Otsego village.
Otsego?
He'll take the outfit, sell it to some other settlers, and pull the same stunt on them.
Then what are we gonna do? That money was all we could scrape together between us. Now we're stuck here. Can't go forward or back.
Well, the way I see it, we'll just make Jake Collins give those wagons back to you.
How can you?
Well, I haven't figured it out yet. But Chingachgook and I better get to Otsego before Collins does.
And you really think you can get our wagons back?
We'll get them back for you one way or another. We'd better be on our way.
Thanks, Hawkeye.
Well, I've told you what's going on, Mr. Moore. As manager of the trading post, you represent whatever law there is here in Otsego.
You can be right about Jake Collins, but we'll have to take more than just your word for it.
That's what I'm here for, to get the proof. But I'll need the help of some of your Otsego people to do it.
Well, I don't know.
Well, you people are the ones who are going to get hurt if I'm right. If this area gets a bad reputation, wagon trains running into all kinds of trouble, you might as well close up your trading post right now. Look. See those horses and wagons? That's the same outfit he sold to Jim Talbot 2 weeks ago and had the Indians steal back for him.
What do you want us to do?
I'm gonna buy that outfit. With your money. And I'm gonna take a wagon train into the wilderness with some of your women and kids. But before I'm through, I hope to run Jake Collins plumb out of business.
Interested in buying the outfit?
Maybe.
Where you heading, mister?
Kentucky. It's a long way. We need a good outfit. What you asking?
50 pounds. That includes everything. The harness, wagons fixed for sleeping, couple of spare wheels.
Too much.
40 pounds is more like what we were figuring on.
Well, where you're going, money don't mean much. Might as well give it to me.
What do you say we split the difference, make it 45?
Shake. You just made yourself a deal. Come with me, I'll get your bill of sale.
Thank you, ladies. There's your wagon right over there waiting to take you back.
We might be wasting a lot of time with this kind of nonsense.
Oh, your women had a couple hours wagon ride, that's all. Nice change in routine for them. They'll be safe enough back in Otsego.
What about us?
You might as well enjoy a wagon ride yourself. There won't be much to do until Jake Collins and his Indians decide to pay us a visit.
All right, man. Up in the wagons.
See wagon train. Squaw all leave. White warrior take place.
What's he saying, Jake?
Well, it's clear enough. That frontiersman that calls himself Hawkeye. He's the one that bought the outfit from us. So now he's trying to set a trap for us.
What we do?
I never heard of a game yet that two couldn't play at. So he wants to set a trap for us, does he? All right. We'll let him. Only the way we're gonna play it, he's the one who's gonna get caught.
All right, man, get ready.
No, not yet.
What are you waiting for?
Just keep them guessing for a while.
Expect you here with the wagons this quick.
He's just been leading us on a wild goose chase.
I can't figure it. Unless they saw us make the switch with the women.
Well, whatever it was, at least we've got our wagons back. Thanks.
Mr. Talbot, if you start out again with those wagons, Collins will just have them back again, and maybe this time someone will be killed.
You had your chance, Hawkeye, and you didn't make it. It's cost us 45 pounds. We're going to hold you responsible for it.
I'm inclined to agree with Mr. Moore. Jake Collins has quit. I don't think we'll have any more trouble out there.
Well, I don't agree with you, but it looks like I'm voted down. So take the wagons. I suppose you're going to start out anyway.
We sure are. We start tomorrow.
I think you're wrong, and I advise you to be on your guard.
You find trouble?
I guess I picked up all that was loose.
We go into forest. No trouble there. We go now.
First, I've got some business to attend to.
Where we go?
Well, I'll go alone to the Oneida village. I want to find out just what the tie-up is between Jake Collins and the Oneidas. But if I'm not back by this time tomorrow, you come and look for me.
This is Hawkeye.
Well, so it is. The great Hawkeye himself, eh? What are you going to do with him?
Tie to stake. Him suffer long.
That's a good idea. Killing's too easy for him. Where's that Indian partner of yours? I said, where's that Indian partner of yours?
I'd like to find out just how tough you are when you're by yourself.
Time to the stake.
Ready to go? We're leaving now. I just wanted to thank you for your help.
We not want thanks. Hawkeye not here. Better you stay till he come back.
Just can't do that, Chingachgook. Looks to us like your friends got the wind up about Collins and those Indians for nothing. Tell Hawkeye thanks for us anyway when he gets back.
We tell.
All right, get him rolling.
Time I look for Hawkeye, like he say. You stay. Be back soon.
I'm sure glad to see you.
You not come. Me look. Me no trouble. Me see Collins and Braves in forest.
Moore and his men are still on the trail to Otsego. Find them. Tell them they're setting a new trap and there's real danger. Tell them to get back here fast.
Me do.
Yeah, this ought to be perfect. As soon as they hit the meadow there, we'll have them.
Wait! I bring message from Hawkeye. There's new trap. Great danger.
What's this, more scare talk?
Collins and Shinobi wait at Big Meadow for wagon train.
You'll have to hold up your wagons, Mr. Talbot.
What for?
Collins and the Oneidas. They're waiting for you on the edge of Big Meadow.
Now, see here, Hawkeye. We've been through this before. We've taken a vote. The party wants to move on. We're moving.
I don't know. We've been traipsing through the woods all day long. Haven't seen hide nor hair of Collins or the Indians.
Well, I see. Hawkeye see. This time they after scalp. If you not come, Talbot party die.
All right. We'll go along with you once more, but if nothing happens
You
this
follow.
time...
Hey, this is gonna be easy. Nobody driving but women.
Men scared, like rabbits.
Ready, men? Now!
Prize skunks I ever did see in these here parts.
We ought to take those two and...
Mr. Talbot, I think Mr. Moore can take care of them in the proper fashion.
You bet I can. All right, boys, tie them up. We'll take them back to Otsego with us.
Just a minute. I think we have a little unfinished financial business to take care of first. Mr. Talbot, how much do you figure your supplies were worth?
40 pounds.
Give it to him. And I'll just take 45 pounds back. Where you're going, money won't do you much good. Thanks.
Right. All right, boys, tie 'em up.
Well, why not join us? Kentucky's a great country.
Well, we'll get out there one of these days. But right now, Chingachgook and I have got our traps to look after.
Join us again at this same time next week for another of James Fenimore Cooper's gripping tales of the early American frontier. Another exciting adventure of Hawkeye and his blood brother, Chingachgook, last of the Mohicans.